Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'm here to bring you an amazing expression from the Quran. When Allah will say, "O Jesus, son of Mary." Now there are two variants to this expression, which are found miraculously fixed with the Rappan code on grouping matrix. I'm Umer Javed from Pakistan, who has discovered, with God permission and decree, the Miraculous Expressional Code of the Quran in year 2020. The book of this discovery shall inshallah be released in August 2021. First of all, I would give you a small refresher of the Rappan code, and then we shall see how this expression is fixed on this code. In the Rappan code, first of all, you have to select an expression from the Quran. Then there are four basic elements attached to this code. Element number one is chapter numbers. You have to write the chapter numbers in which the expression has occurred. Element number two is verse numbers. You have to write the verse numbers in which the expression has occurred. Element number three is verses involved. You have to write the total number of verses which are involved in the expression. The last element is aspect of multiple occurrence. That is, if the expression which is being analyzed occurs inside the verse twice or thrice or more number of times, then the verse number will also be added twice, thrice, or same number of times. Then you have to take the subtotal of each element. Subtotal for the chapter numbers, for example, is A. For verse numbers, for example, is B. And for verses involved, for example, is C. Now add these three subtotals. It will give you a grand total. For example, A plus B plus C is 56. The grand total after adding A plus B plus C, we had assumed to be 56. Now we have to apply the Rappan code mentioned in chapter 73 of the Quran. The name of the chapter is the Rappan, verse 3 and 4. Half of it or subtract from it a little, or add to it and recite the Quran distinctively, or recite the Quran with Mayya. Now apply the Rappan code on final answer, which was 56. Half of it, that is 56 divided by 2. Multiply it with, add to it 56 plus 1. The answer shall be 1596, which is a multiple of 19. The final outcome after the application of the code shall be considered passing on the matrix of 19 if it is a multiple of 19 or it is a running 19. Example of running 19 is 180091. You add the digits 1 plus 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 9 plus 1 is a 19. It is a running 19. Coming over to the expression, it is fixed on the Rappan code via meaning-based grouping matrix. I would suggest that you watch the video, which is available on YouTube, the Rappan code explained with all the matrices. The expression was, when Allah will say, "O Jesus, son of Mary." Now there are two groups. Group one, it says, when Allah will say, "O Jesus, son of Mary, remember my favor upon you and upon your mother, when I supported you with the pure spirit, and you spoke to the people in cradle and in maturity." This is group one. Group two uses the same expression, and when Allah will say, "O Jesus, son of Mary, did you say to the people, take me and my mother as deities beside Allah?" He will say, "Exalted you are. It was not for me to say that to which I have no right." So this automatically forms two groups. Rappan code is applied on both groups, that is chapter numbers, verse numbers, and verses involved. In group two also, chapter numbers, verse numbers, verses involved. The subtotal for group one becomes 116. The subtotal for group two becomes 122. Add both groups. The final total shall become 238. Now apply the Rappan code. 238 divided by 2 multiplied by 239. The final answer shall become 28441, which is a beautiful running 19. Allah be praised.